Let's go to Drew in Cincinnati quickly. Hi, Drew. You're on the Glenn Beck program.
I'd like to see, good morning, I'd like to see the first gun shop that did refuse to sell a gun to a blind man, how quickly they'd be contacted by an attorney for the blind man or the government on the behalf of the American with Civil Disabilities Act and sue them out of existence.
That's what I loved about the Stevie Wonder thing is the fact that he was saying, we have a president who will stand up for rights, and we got to stand up for all these rights. You know what? Go try to buy a gun. So, in other words, you're saying, as a blind man, as somebody who falls into the ADA, you're mocking? You're saying that your rights should be taken away? Wow, Stevie, that doesn't make any sense at all. Because that one's spelled out. The right for my access to a ramp, the access to, every building on the planet, that doesn't. You don't have that right. That's not in the Constitution. You don't have that right. It's nice that we try to do that for everybody, but that's not a right. Owning a gun, protecting yourself is. The thing that really, the reason why I said I could convince you in 5 sentences is because of what David Barton said to me a couple of weeks ago. And he said, we were talking about inalienable rights. And he said, look, it's a natural right. A bear. You go into a den, and you go like, I just want to cuddle that little bear. That's all I want to do. The mother will protect that bear and rip you apart. You leave the bear alone, they're not gonna molest you. I mean, unless they're hungry, but they're not gonna molest you. You see a little cub and you see the mama bear, don't approach it because the mother will protect. It happens in nature. So you have a natural right of protection of you and your family. Natural right. You cannot infringe on that. Natural right of protection. Can't. It's given to me by God. We're all born with it instinctively. You can't take it away unless you've proven yourself to be a danger to society or is anybody going to blame if you said, oh, you know what, I was just trying to go up and, cuddle the little baby bear. Is anybody going to say in the newspaper, the newspaper, yes, they'll all say, what happened? Why? What happened in their childhood? Now, everybody else with common sense would say, well, they're dumb as a box of rocks. Of course they were mauled to death, right? Mm-hmm. But if you had a bear that was coming down into the village and was just mauling people to death for no reason, they were minding their own business, we'd shoot that bear. We'd say that bear has no rights here. But if the bear is in home and you're trying to screw with its family, everyone would say, of course the bear killed you. Same thing, man. We are no different than am I doing the Mama Grizzly speech? I am.
Yeah, you are. Unless the bear is blind, then it has no right to protect its cub.
I don't think that's the way it works.
Here's our sponsor this half hour. It is food insurance.